So I just got in the brand new One Piece Egghead Funko Pops, and we're gonna unbox them today and figure out how we're gonna put them on this shelf. So today we're gonna be opening up the 4 characters that were available, except for Vegapunk as well as Sanji. Sanji is delayed by about a month, so that's why you haven't seen him anywhere. And the Vegapunk, me and my wife just did not want. I actually bought Chopper and Brook today for her collection. I only wanted Nico, Robin, and Luffy, so I have duplicates of those for my collection. Now, as far as the exclusives that came in this wave, they are not out yet, so we can't open those just yet. But maybe if I get them in the future, I might do an unboxing. Now, as I mentioned, I am gonna try to figure out how to fit them on this One Piece shelf because this shelf is so full, it's not even funny. I actually recently just added, I think I can just like bend this down and show you. Yeah, I just added the Admirals here when I got the other 2 finally, so I have all 3 out of box. But this shelf is still full, so maybe I'll do something down here to be able to fit those Egghead ones. Now, before we jump into unboxing the Pops, I do want to ask the question of the day, which is, what have you picked up recently and added to your collection? Whether it's a Funko Pop, comic book, trading cards, anything of the sort, let me know in the comments. Now let's go ahead and start off with the future King of the Pirates, Monkey D. Luffy. So I went ahead and took Luffy out of box. He does actually have a big smile in his face, which is a pretty nice touch. His teeth look a little weird on the sides. Like, I see what they were going for, but it looks a little odd, like those little like cross marks they did. I know what they were going for, but it still looks a little odd. Either way, what's more important is I really like the jet effect from the boots and kind of his like hands behind his head there, which they did a pretty good job making that. You got the straw hat. They did a good job. I actually debated getting the metallic one, but I ultimately just picked up the common because that's what was available at the time. And I actually didn't see the Hot Topic exclusive available just yet in the Hot Topic store I went to the other day, so I just ended up with a common. But either way, it looks great. Funny thing actually with these Egghead outfits, I wasn't originally sold on them. When I first saw them, I was like, I don't love them. I did really like Zoro's, which we are getting Zoro as a pop. You guys just may not like how we end up getting it based off what I heard, so we'll see how that whole thing turns out. But anyways, I originally didn't like the outfits. They did grow on me a little bit, so I decided to pick up the set. Anyways, next up we have Nico Robin. Now, we actually did just get like official looks. I think back at New York Comic Con it was at the Elbaf outfits, and I like some of them. I don't like all of them. So, I'm curious to see how the Funko Pops turn out because I believe we are supposed to get a set. Here we have a Nico Robin in her Egghead outfit. I just really love the boot detail. I think they did a good job on that. But yeah, they did a pretty good job. I like the hairs. I like I guess these are, I don't know if these are called bangs like that, but whatever those are, they look good. The only thing I will say though is if you look pretty closely, the paint job is a little sloppy, which is kind of expected on these figures nowadays. I am never expecting to find a perfect Funko Pop, but I will say, I just want to point out this one does actually look a little extra sloppy. Now guys, as we go along, of course, let me know in the comments, what is your favorite One Piece Egghead Pop so far? Next up, we're gonna go ahead and do a Chopper here. See if we can get him out. And then, like I said, Chopper and Brook that we're about to do are actually going to be going over to Bailey's collection. I just didn't want these for mine. But not to say that I don't like the Chopper Pop. I do like this one. Again, I like the jetting off of the boots effect. I think that's really neat. And I really like Chopper's colors in this too. I do wish this was a little more clear because you just can't see his eyes at all, but it is supposed to be a visor, so I get that too. But his colors look so nice. He's definitely one of the more colorful ones here. Here's the back of Chopper here. They did a pretty good job. I love the little pink boots. And then you got the tears going out of the eyes. Yeah, he is terrified. Okay, final Egghead Pop is Brook here. And Brook definitely has the most interesting looking Egghead look. Well, actually does Frankie? I think Frankie actually looks pretty interesting too, but I wonder how his pop will turn out. Yeah, looking back at Frankie's Egghead look here, I don't like the whole like visor thing he has going on his face. I think he actually might be my least favorite look for Egghead, but it's not terrible. Man, when I tell you, Brook has a dome head here. This thing is crazy big. Check that out. He also has his weapon, sword in hand, which is really nice. They did a great job on him, actually. It almost looks like a football helmet with this, but it's cool. Little antenna up there. Yeah, they did a pretty good job. As far as Brook Pops go, I would say, I don't know. What do you guys think? You think this is the second best one? Because obviously we have the armored one. We have this Egghead one. Then we have Bone Kichi. And then, where is he? Oh, the original Brook is all the way down here. But this one looks pretty good. I would say this is probably the second best Brook Pop we have. Of course, we're actually expected to get like a few more Brooks, some pre-time skip stuff and all that. So that should be a lot of fun. But let me know what you guys think about this Brook. Okay, so as I mentioned, I have my One Piece collection here. Now it's just trying to figure out how I'm going to fit these new, actually I only need to fit 2 technically, but I still don't really have the space for that. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna fit Nico, Robin, and Luffy in here somewhere. Okay, so here's what I'm kind of thinking about, like with these little cat figures I have and just small little ones. I'm thinking about just kind of placing them in between some of the pops, because I have so many of them down here that adds to the display, and then I can just fit Nico, Robin, kind of, let me show you guys a little bit more down here. I can fit them down there somewhere. So I'm just gonna keep sprinkling these cats in the displays where they will kind of fit. That's Chopper, got a little mini Lego, which won't be too bad right there. And yeah, I think I'll put Kuma. You can kind of see it. I put Kuma right there. And then I think I'm just gonna throw these 2 smack dab in the middle. Let me adjust this for you guys. So they'll just go right there. Actually, maybe I can just do like them on either sides. We got Barto here, waiting for a Barto pop. It's not perfect, but it fits in there until I decide exactly how I want to redo the display, or, you know, if I decide to get rid of some pops and all that, because I have pops up there and they range all the way down there, but I think that is a pretty good spot for now. Ultimately, I will actually have to redo this display in the coming months, and I'll probably do a video on that, and the only reason I say that is because I have that new King of Hell Zoro one coming in. I was able to get a Amazon pre-order, so that's really nice, and I will post if it does go up again, so do not worry about that. I know a lot of people are waiting on that restock. And then, of course, we're getting some new One Piece pops next month. We're getting a new Sabo, a new Shanks, Saturn pop, so I'll probably want the Shanks and Sabo, and I'll swap them out because I actually got rid of my Sabo pop to change it for that one because I knew it was going to be a better variation. And then Shanks, I have the cover, but if it looks good, because it's supposed to be Divine Departure, if it looks good, and I think it also might even have a chase now or something, we'll see. Anyways, though, again, if it looks good, I'll pick it up. If not, maybe I'll pass on it, but I'm sure it's gonna look good. It's Divine Departure. Anyways, though, guys, that was just a fun unboxing video showing off the new One Piece pops and talking about a couple One Piece pops that are coming very soon here. So let me know in the comments below what you guys are most excited for the One Piece line, as well as did you pick up any of these Egghead pops and add them to your collection. If you haven't yet, they are actually in stock over at the Funko shop, and I'll have a link down below in the description box or comments if you guys want to grab them. With that being said, though, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon and Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys at the next one. See you guys later. Bye.